Okay, we're gonna do another little tutorial here. We're doing some trick shots or kind of special effect type things. In this video we're gonna do the Star Wars Lightsaber Effect. I'm not super great at effects, so I'm gonna get a helper to show us how to do this.
Whoa, where'd I come from?
Wow. So we're gonna do some special effects here. This is my son. He's really good at doing some special effects. He's gonna help us through, what program again do we do this in?
After Effects.
Adobe After, that's right, Adobe After Effects. So we're gonna work on that, and we gotta film some scenes first. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so first thing you need is, according to the expert, is some type of sword. So I've just got this samurai sword here, or something. It doesn't have to be that. In other ones we've used like a cane and things like that, correct?
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna use it and move it around, and then we have to add this in later. So you gotta film your scene. You can add sound effects later. And then you take that scene and we're going to import it and do some stuff with it. Okay, here we go.
Guys, the first thing you want to do is to put your video in. Just drag and drop it in and then it'll go in. And there it is, see? Okay, so just so you guys know, After Effects doesn't do sound, so you're gonna have to edit the sound back in later. So the first thing you want to do if you're making a lightsaber is you have to find the first place where the lightsaber shows. In which case we have a sword, so we have to find the first spot where he pulls out the sword. Here is the first place. The second thing we do is make a white solid, which pretty much just means a white screen. Here, new, oops, solid, and you want a white solid so you can see. This is just the lightsaber core that you're making. With the white thing in the middle. I'm gonna get it to be white. Okay. And you're gonna move this to the part where the lightsaber shows. So that's easier to edit. You're gonna get rid of vision. So that means you can't see it. But it's still there. Okay. Now that you found the frame where he pulls it out, we're gonna create a mask out the lightsaber. There. That looks pretty good. And if you see if you put this, you'll see that we've actually put a mask in the white solid. But there's a problem, which is if we go anywhere, it's just still looks like the white thing there. We have to animate it, which means you're gonna click this, press M, and use this setting, which is mask path. Okay. And you can make this so that it shows frame by frame, so you know where to start. Right here. And click this stopwatch, which means the mask path is working. And you're gonna frame by frame move the mask, and you can get rid of this. Oops. to make sure it fits around the lightsaber. Okay, we're gonna put this in time lapse because this normally takes like an hour to do. You might run into a part where the lightsaber is going really fast, and it might just be a blur. What you might want to do is make it a little bit bigger to make it look like it's swooping around. That's the time. Now what you're going to do is press M, so that way everything is closed. And copy this 4 times. Press Control D, that's how you copy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And press M, whoops, okay, oh, never mind. I did Control M by accident. Okay, just press M on each one. There. And then press this arrow twice on each one, so that all the things are open. Okay, now that all those are open, we're gonna want to make a progressive blur. So you're gonna get the feather on the first one, put it at 0. You're gonna put it at, wait, hold on. Sorry guys. I'm gonna put it where the lightsaber is showing. And you're gonna want to go to the first one, put it at 3. And the next one at 6. The next one at 20. Oops, that's 20. That'll be fine. 60. Ooh, there. And the final one at 120. Now you can see a blur in the thing. So you can cover these back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then shift click all of them. Wait, oops. Unclick. Click and then shift click all the way to this one. M. Whoops, M. There. Now they're all gone. So you can see that it's glowing now. And the next thing you're going to want to do is create layer, new, solid. You're going to want to create a black solid this time. Last time we created a white one. This time we want to make a black solid. And this one's just going to be the base layer. Okay. There. Put this below all the lightsaber duplicates. There. And now it just looks like it's going over the thing. That's good. We can see a glowing beam just moving around. And you might be thinking, why is this? Well, that's just so we can make it all one layer. So we're going to shift click, and then we're going to right click and hit pre-compose. And we're just going to call this lightsaber. Okay, and what you're going to do is, let me find it. Okay, so next thing we're going to want to do is right click on the composition and go in blending mode right here and go to screen. Now it's back to normal. And this, guys, next thing we're going to want to do, this is the fun part. We're going to go in this menu right here, effects and presets, go under color correction and find curves. And you're going to put it on the pre-comp. There. So this is when we do it. So if you want, let's try and make a red lightsaber first. So you can add the red, and then if you want to make it like more good, you could get, oh, that's a little pink. Yellow. Let's make an orange one. Okay, so we have that. Let's move this up a little, down. Oh, that looks cool. I don't know what alpha does. Like, I think that just makes it like look good. I don't know. So yeah, there. Now we have our lightsaber. Let's watch the video. Okay. As you can see, it looks a little bit bent, but that's okay, because we use the curved lightsaber. Oh yeah, if it's like glitching a little bit, that's just because we haven't rendered it yet. So once we render it, it'll be okay. Okay, I think that looks good. Now what we're going to want to do is render it. So go File, wait. Okay, so we're going to go Render, and then Oops. Okay, so we're just going to go. That's just because we haven't seen it. Oh, why is it glitching? Okay. So we're gonna go File, Save As, and we'll just put it wherever you want. I'm just gonna put it in Desktop. Just gonna put it. I guess I'll put it in Documents, and I'll call it Lightsaber. But you're gonna, okay, so let's check it out. Documents. Okay, so you're going to hit comp name. Once you can render it, you're going to go in this menu, the render queue, and hit comp. Okay, so, okay, so once you go in, so when you're done with your lightsaber, you're going to go in render queue, and then you're going to go output to comp name, and then just put it wherever you want. You can go documents, choose, there. And then you're going to hit render, and just press this, and it's rendering now. We'll just wait for it to render. And we're done. Let's take a look at the video. It's inside documents. Alright, is this it? Okay. So maybe let's see. Full screen for you guys. So, sorry, it's a little glitchy. Don't worry. Okay, let's do that. Should have it. It's pretty good. There's a little bit of mistake there that I didn't catch. Looks pretty good. Okay. That's it for the tutorial. Bye.
My son finished the lightsaber effect. What I did was I brought it into, this is something slightly different from what we have at school. It's the March break. All I have at home is Sony Vegas Pro. Actually, I think I have Premiere. I could have done it in Premiere as well. I only have Premiere CS6. I don't have the new one that we have at school. So anyways, all this will be slightly different. All I wanted to show you was you can apply the green screen to it. I did that. And oops, those are my sound effects. So I have this big file full of sound effects. And if I just play the video, it looks pretty good. The only weird thing is you can notice it a little bit. I'll pause it. Here it's really orange, but because I applied a chroma key, it's a little bit yellowier up here instead of being as orange. I don't know why I got an orange lightsaber, but whatever. So what I did was I went out and I downloaded this picture of just some weird castle. One little problem is we didn't really film this perfectly. Like, there's a huge spotlight right above my head here, shining light right on my head, so it doesn't really look like I'm in the scene, but whatever, it's still fine for this. I also have some lightsaber noises that I'm throwing in here. I thought that looked pretty good, but I also had this green screen of Oh, maybe he's gone already. Maybe I'll move it back here. Where is he? There he is. I've got this green screen of a dragon I'm gonna add into it. I've got some scary music right here that I'm gonna add into it. I've got just some like ash falling down just to dirty it up a little bit to make the video a little bit dirtier. And then that dragon also had this, I don't know, screaming. It sounds more like a hawk, but whatever. Who knows what a dragon actually sounds like. Anyways, it's pretty glitchy here. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to export it and upload it onto my Instagram. I wanted it nice and small. Instagram, I'm not sure now. It used to only support up to like 20 seconds of a video. So I'm going to add this one up there. Hopefully it's long enough. It looks like it's only about... Yeah, it looks like it's only about 10, just over 10 seconds if it goes to here. So yeah, hopefully it'll be kind of cool. I know it's not perfect, but the idea of this video is to get this green screening. If you wanted to, I didn't line up, like I didn't want to spend super tons of time because this isn't like a feature film movie. It's just going to be an Instagram post. My son spent like, if it were class hours, he would have spent 3 to 4 class hours straight working on this thing. So that's why in the credits you've got like a million special effects editors and special effects people and mainly one editor. That editor puts it all together at the end, and maybe the special effects people work on the one scene, whereas my son would have been the one working on this one scene. Sorry, the desktop audio is kind of loud there. Working on this one scene to get that lightsaber, which is the key of this. We've seen other green screen tutorials, so I just did a quick green screen to put me in kind of this cool little medieval futuristic lightsaber. Star Wars meets, I don't know, Vikings. I don't know, I've never seen Vikings. Something, I don't know, Harry Potter? I don't know, something. Anyways, hopefully what he was able to show you helped. If you have questions in class, I'm gonna have to watch over this podcast too, because I'm not super amazing at doing these. However, masking is a cool idea. I'm gonna do another trick tutorial on masking to show you some kind of cool tricks that we can do with masking. A different type of masking. Anyways, hopefully that helps.